welcome back to South Pole Diecast. I'm Scott. Today we have another Redline, and this is called the Heavy Chevy, and it's part of the Spoiler series. And I really love the Spoiler series. They were only done in Hong Kong though, but I love them. I like the spoilers off the back of the cars, and they did some really nice castings. So this came in a brown color, maybe Spectre Flame. I'm going to try to do it in root beer brown to keep it close. So we're going to get this apart and see what we're dealing with. Okay, so we got the Heavy Chevy all apart. And the glass is in really good condition. No scratches or anything. And the interior, of course, is always good. Now the wheels, they've lost all their chrome, so we're going to replace those. And then the base is a little tarnished. It's in not bad condition, so we're going to clean that up. And then of course we're going to get this in the citrus strip. Now I didn't drill out the motor and take that out. It's like right next to the post for the body, and I'm going to try to put tape over it when I shoot it with the root beer brown Spectre Flame paint, and hopefully that'll work out better. So I will try to clean it up though. So stick around. Okay, it's that time again, the orange toxic goo. So let's get the body in there and get all that cruddy paint off the body. Down she goes. We're going to push it down. And we're going to let that soak for about a day and come back and see what we're dealing with underneath. So stick around, everyone. Okay, so I got the body out of the citrus strip, and now I'm going to go over it with my Scotch-Brite wheel and get everything kind of cleaned up and prep for to be polished with the flits. This is just a normal step I like to do. Kind of hard to get down there where the engine is. But just take your time and go over it as nice and slow. And as you can see, it's kind of brightening up that metal. So let's move on. Okay, so after I hit the body with the Scotch-Brite wheel and got it looking nice, now I'm going to my polishing wheel with my flits, and we're going to polish this up to a chrome-like finish so I can give it that paint job with that root beer brown Spectre Flame paint. So I'm just going over it on the side here, and as you can see, like I've always said, it turns that polishing wheel black pretty quick. But Flitz just does such a great job. I recommend it to everybody, and it takes very, very little polish to do this. Just making sure it's getting a really great shine, as you can see. So let's continue. Okay, we have a new product here that I found when I went to Menards Hardware about 3 weeks ago. And it's by the makers of Zep, that I use their degreaser on the castings, and it works really well. So this 32-ounce jug was only $8.79, and the 32-ounce, it's concentrate, so you mix it 50-50. So I went ahead and I mixed it, and I had the chance for the Heavy Chevy to try this out. So I barely mixed 50-50, just enough to cover the base. And all you do, it says you let it soak for like 45 to 60 seconds. Then I had a towel. I didn't rinse it off. I laid it straight on the towel, took a wire brush and went over it. And folks, this does a great job. Now, in the past, I know that I have used the Flitz Calcium Rust Line Remover. That does a phenomenal job. You guys have seen it. but it is a little on the pricey side. So it's, I believe, with shipping and stuff, it can be upwards of $25 or more. So this is $8.97, and the other Flitz is only a 16-ounce spray bottle. Again, you can use Flitz. I'm not saying don't. It's an incredible product. But right now, with inflation being so high and a loaf of bread costs $5 and gas is up there, I find ways to save a little bit of money here and there. So I let that soak for about 40 seconds, put it on a towel, and scrubbed it with a brass wire brush for maybe 15 seconds, and I was blown away. Take a look. This is just being scrubbed. This is not, I haven't gone over it with a Scotch-Brite wheel. I haven't polished it, and look at the results that it did. That's beautiful. And it's also a cheaper way of doing it. So again, I found this at Menards. I don't know. You probably would be able to find it like maybe on Amazon as well. But I'll tell you, I recommend this. It is another option to clean your bases. So I just wanted to share that with everybody. Okay, so we got all the parts and pieces ready for the heavy Chevy. And the windshield looking good. Clean the interior. I end up taking off the motor and then polishing it. And then this wonderful base. And got the new wheels on it and gave it a dark root beer brown paint job. So let me get this together and let's see what I got. Okay, this is where we started with the heavy Chevy from the spoiler series that was pretty well beat up. So let's see how I did. And here we have it, a fully restored heavy Chevy from the spoiler series. Boy, it looks good. I did a great job on it, and I did this in dark root beer brown, and got the decals from Second Chance Redlines, and that nice glass finish is due to Diecast Graveyard's 2K Clear. And this is probably the last video of the year. So I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And if you like this video, hit the subscribe button because it's always free. Hit the like button, and we will see you later.